Welcome back to World Patriot Radio, where the shadows get exposed, the truth gets a voice, and the Great Awakening marches forward, one revelation at a time. Tonight, we're pulling back the curtain because justice, real justice, is finally circling back, and the boomerang is returning to the thrower. For years, the people were told one story, while another was unfolding behind the scenes. Tonight, we're laying out the puzzle pieces: Russian collusion, FISA abuse, Epstein's network, human trafficking, the collapse of an old guard, and the rise of the global awakening that has been in motion for generations. This isn't politics, this is history. This is prophecy. This is the unraveling of an empire that has ruled humanity from the shadows for centuries. Let's begin. For years, the America watched the weaponization of justice. They called it lawfare. But let's call it what it was. The empire was trying to crush the outsider who threatened their throne. Russia collusion? A manufactured narrative paid for, planted, recycled, and sold as truth. The FISA warrants, built on lies, signed by people who knew they were lies. The intelligent community used like a political hit squad. All of it. Every accusation, every headline, every breathless statement on TV is now swinging back around. The investigators are being investigated. The accusers are being exposed. And the same network that tried to bury Trump is now being dug up for the world to see. Justice is slow, but justice is patient. And justice always returns. Because the truth is this: none of this was ever just about Trump. It was about protecting a global network, a structure of power that stretches across governments, intelligence agencies, banks, NGOs, and the old pillars of empire. The network where corruption, coercion, blackmail, and human trafficking are the glue that binds it all together. Human trafficking isn't some side issue. It is the core. It is the currency of blackmail. It is the leash around the necks of the compromised officials. It is the silent tool of control that has shaped world events for decades. And when Trump started pushing foster care reform, when he started talking about protecting children, that wasn't just policy. That was an assault on an entire hidden scaffold of global corruption. People think this is politics, that this is political. No. This is existential. Epstein wasn't a random billionaire. He was a node, a central point in a larger intelligence operation, a clearinghouse for corruption, a trap, blackmail machine disguised as luxury and temptation. And when the truth of Epstein finally comes out, truly comes out, it will connect politicians, bankers, royalty, hidden intelligence agencies, Hollywood, NGOs, global institutions, and the so-called guardians of democracy. This is why they panicked when Trump cooperated with the FBI. This is why they redacted testimony that painted him as respectful, uninvolved, and actually providing information. That wasn't the script they needed. Because the truth about Epstein isn't about one man. It's about an entire system. A system that is now cracking. A system that cannot withstand the light. People ask, why is this taking so long? Why doesn't it all come out at once? Because this isn't about one arrest or one scandal. This is global. multi-generational, interconnected. The people had to be awakened slowly, because you cannot rip someone from a dream. They will fight you. You must show them the world, piece by piece. Everyone is trying to survive, trying to work, trying to make a living, so they don't see the system that cages them. Even brilliant people, psychiatrists, lawyers, academics, can't see beyond their programming. It's not their fault. It's the institutions. They were built to blind them. Schools, media, universities, Hollywood, think tanks, NGOs, even churches. All programmed to shape perception. So the puzzle had to be laid out bit by bit, enough for the world to see. Because justice isn't just a courtroom. Justice is a revelation. There is a plan. Not a plan of convenience, a plan of survival. A plan that traces back through the long arc of American history to the moment the Republic was first targeted from within. Maybe back to Lincoln, when the same foreign powers who manipulated nations today arranged his removal. Definitely back to JFK, when he tried to expose the same entrenched network and paid with his life. This is the same battle, the same bloodlines, the same empire. And now, for the first time in generations, the good guys have the upper hand. A military network, intelligence insiders, patriots embedded across government, people who swore an oath not to a president, but to the Constitution. A plan set in motion decades ago, refined over years, revealed at the right moment. And at the center of this moment, a leader chosen not by the elite, but by history, and possibly by prophecy. Isaiah 45 speaks of Cyrus, a leader chosen by God to bring down Babylon. And America's 45th president stepped onto the stage as the outsider, a disruptor, a breaker of chains. Then Isaiah 47 speaks of the fall of Babylon, the collapse of the old guard. Trump becomes the 47th president, a mirror, a signal, a rhyme in the poetry of history. Babylon is the old system. The Vatican power structures, the London banking empire, the District of Columbia, the city-state trifecta that has ruled humanity for centuries. The Roman Empire never died, it just changed uniforms. And now the old guard is collapsing under its own deception. Its power is fracturing. Its secrets are spilling out. Its control mechanisms are failing. This is biblical. This is historical. This is spiritual. And it's happening in real time. Justice takes time, but justice is inevitable. Because truth, real truth, cannot be buried forever. When we are watching a global awakening from Washington to London, from Rome to Cambria, from Africa to Asia, from the farms to the cities, from the factory floor to the university halls, people are rising. People are questioning. People are remembering who they are. This is a fall of an old empire, the unraveling of the hidden network, the exposure of corruption, trafficking, blackmail, and deceit. The boomerang has been thrown, and it is returning. Stay awake. Stay alert. Stay strong. Because we are living through the greatest revelation in human history, and the dawn is already breaking. This is World Patriot Radio, and the truth always finds its way home.